Is it on?
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Matt. And this is Durrian Rider and Arnold. And we're all eating bananas. I guess I really want to. Durrian Rider came from Australia, and I just can't get enough of him. I don't know what that means, but he has so much knowledge and wisdom as far as an athlete, and this is Matt has so much knowledge as an athlete, and here I am. So I'm in my glory. I guess as in front of 7 women, I feel more honored today. Anyway, why don't you talk a little bit about what we're talking about, water, and about being an athlete and stuff like that.
Anybody can be an athlete. You know, people say, oh, you know, I'm not a marathon runner, I'm not a Tour de France winner, I'm not a football player. I'm like, life is sport. If you're living, you're an athlete. If you've got kids, running a business, if you're doing sport, things like that, if you're moving your body, you're walking, you're talking, you're thinking, you need a lot of calories. You need to eat like an athlete.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, life's a sport. Life's hectic enough without, you know, being dehydrated or not eating enough fruit or things like that, not getting enough sleep. Life's hectic enough. So definitely live like an athlete, because you are an athlete. I don't care who you are, you're an athlete. If you're alive and living today, you're an athlete.
Especially if you've got kids as well.
Oh man, I don't have kids. I don't have kids. I can just laze around all day and all night. You know, if I had kids, man, I'd eat double the amount of calories I'm eating now.
So your calories are based on mostly fruit.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, that's because you want to be an athlete.
Oh yeah, because
you want to be an athlete. In order for you to be an athlete, you have to eat fruit.
Bingo. We have to eat carbohydrates. You know what I mean? Like.
Look at that monkey in the middle.
Hey, what about yeah, he says, this is Matt. Yeah.
About me.
Just talk about what you do as far as to keep up your, because you're an athlete also.
Well, I mean,
you got to do a handstand.
Like Harley says, you know, you don't have to be like, you don't have to be. I don't go to competitions. I don't do races and stuff like that. But you know, my whole, I mean, how I get around is my bicycle. I'm always, you know, pretty active. I prefer that, and people have to understand that. They don't have to get a gym membership. They don't have to have all the equipment and stuff like that. Just, you know, all the things that you do as far as getting around that are good for the environment, that are good for your health, that makes you an athlete. You know, you don't have to be, if you're walking to work, running to work, riding to work, getting different places. You save so much money, so much time.
Just eat a banana,
right? Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, then get the nutrition aspect of it.
I feel.
Yeah, everybody should be eating like, you know, eating like an athlete. You know, eating for just for fuel. There's no other way to eat, really. I mean, you don't eat a certain way if you're gonna be lazy or you're gonna lay around. You know?
And you rode 1,100 miles on your bike.
Yeah.
On mostly fruit.
All fruit. Yeah.
Dates and.
Yeah.
Dates.
It was hard. It was hard to get greens on the way down.
Yeah, it's hard to get.
And everything like that. So
you lived off like.
Dates, raisins. I'd stop. I tried to eat more oranges, but they kept freezing on me.
Oh.
So.
And you're a bike rider.
I've never had a driver's license.
You never had what?
Driver's license.
Oh, you don't have a driver's license?
Never had one.
You don't need to. You ride a bike.
Yeah, I mean, bike, walk, public transport, things like that, or, you know, carpool with my friends, or, you know.
Or I drive.
Yeah, or freely drive.
And your main thing is you do competition bike riding?
Sometimes, yeah.
What does competition bike riding look like? How do you prepare for it?
Yeah, it's basically the same as any day. I just eat the same. I always eat
the same. Always eat the same.
If I'm spending all day on the computer, I eat the same as if I'm spending all day on the bike.
Wow.
Simple as that. Because when you're on the bike, you're not really thinking, you're just cruising along, relaxing. When you're on the computer, you're just talking with people, you're discussing, you're doing things, using your brain. The brain uses a lot of glycogen. So I eat big every day.
Big means 5,000-6,000 calories a day?
Well, at least 3,500, 4,000.
3,500, 4,000.
And then upwards, yeah.
And you're really not that heavy.
You know, I've been like this for the last 10
Fatty.
years. You know?
No fatty. 3,500, 4,000. Like people say, how many calories does it have? It's not calories, is it?
It's calories.
When people say, when people who are fat, they say to me, I can't have too many calories.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because what they're doing is they're starving themselves for a few hours, and then going to Denny's or Dunkin' Donuts and loading up on the fat.
Right.
The wrong
or
calories.
They're having candy, which is mostly fat.
Which means, in other words, you're saying you need your calories in order to keep up your energy.
But you need the calories from the fruits, from the carbohydrate foods, definitely.
And you mentioned about glycogen and fuel. You mentioned that yesterday in your talk. Why don't you explain that again? I thought that was pretty interesting.
So glycogen is the medical word for stored glucose. Glycogen is like money in the bank. The more glycogen you have in your muscles and blood and liver, the more money in the bank you have to live each day. So you can spend more.
I like that.
Yeah, that analogy. So glycogen's money. More money,
how do you get
more you
glycogen?
can do. carbohydrates.
So you eat carbohydrates, you get stored glycogen.
So either sugar, fruit, rice, corn, those things. Fruit being the best because fruit has more nutrients per calorie.
Right.
But all those carbohydrate
Fruit
foods
has more nutrients per calorie
than any other food
I like that.
for humans. Yeah, it's good.
Plus, anything has to become carbohydrate. Everything has to become glucose or fructose. So if you get it from fruit, you don't have to go through all that expensive
Bingo.
process of trying to
Wow,
convert
I like that
protein or
too.
fat and make
Yeah.
all those ketones and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So fruit, it's obvious that fruit is the best source. It's already what you need.
Yeah.
That's why every 100% of fruit eaters in the long run all slim without even trying. Without
100%
even
for
trying.
you're slim.
100% of people who eat fruit as their staple
Yeah.
are slim long term.
I'm slim.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I can walk down the street and put $1 million on it. That person's not a fruit eater by how they look.
You're right.
I mean, they might have been doing it for the first year, but I'm
Right.
saying in the long term, 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years,
Right.
there's no way you can support an unsightly mass on fruits. Even rice. No one's going to get fat on rice. It's the animals they add to it, it's the oil they add to it, it's the dairy.
Right.
But
So you're saying in order for America to be slim and trim, they have to get more fruit into their diet.
Well, they got to get rid of the oil, they got to get rid of the
oil.
animal products.
More carbs.
They got to increase the carbohydrates.
Right.
Fruit's the best. Rice is second best. Things like that.
You like rice?
I like fruit, but I put the rice thing out there just because I know people. Maybe it's a middle ground they can step onto. Because if people can't give up Denny's and stuff like that.
I have a hard time giving up Chipotle.
Yeah, I know. And that's fine. I mean, it's all
What
about
is
keeping
that?
it
I
low
don't even know what
fat.
that is.
What?
Keeping it low fat, keeping it vegan.
Low fat vegan.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
Right.
And then doing your best to eat as much fruit as you can each day.
Yeah.
Throwing some green smoothies there.
I usually.
Everything's all simplified. You don't have to worry about the complexities of food combining or anything because it's all just fruit. I mean, sometimes little intricacies like melons and things like that, but for the most part, it's just so simple.
It's very simple.
That took you at least a minute and a half to make.
Wow.
Anything else? Basically, I'm saying it's actually part 2 of Fruitarians Our Way of the Future.
Three, I think.
They're actually part 3. We did one about a year ago? No. A year ago.
It was winter. No, it's December.
December, yeah.
Or something.
We did
No, it was October.
Yeah, in my mind, Fruitarians Are a Way of the Future for athletes, for anybody who wants to stay slim and trim. That's kind of why I'm doing this.
Slim and trim easily. It's not like slim and trim with ease. It's sort
It
of like
just happen. It's a byproduct of
Yeah.
you don't get to eat as much as you want. You have to eat as much as you want. Otherwise, you fade away. You have no energy. It's incredible. Like the transformations I've seen on Megan.
Maggie, yeah.
Before and after photo. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, she's beautiful.
I don't even believe it's the same person.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We have a guy who went from 295 pounds to 145 pounds.
Wow.
And now he runs 25 miles a day. It's about 25 miles every
So no, I think you're exaggerating.
I bet tomorrow.
Tomorrow doesn't run 25 miles a day.
No, every once a month or something.
Yeah.
That's a little
lot.
different.
He runs a lot.
But he went from two.
About 280, 290 to like 150.
Wow.
You know tomorrow. He says he runs a lot.
He says that.
I don't know about maybe once a month. I do exaggerate, don't I?
Yeah, we should probably.
But he did lose that much weight, hey? That was an exaggeration.
No, well, yeah, probably.
He lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
He lost a lot.
He
Yeah.
lost a lot of weight.
Over 100 pounds. That's good. That's
He
amazing.
doesn't eat fruit though. Anyway, the whole thing is what is the whole thing? Okay, why don't you sum up?
The whole thing
It's
is
banana. The whole thing is that banana. It's the
science
answer.
proves that Mother Nature has it. Most nutrients per calorie. In America, these bananas are so cheap.
They are pretty cheap.
We got 40-pound box. We got a 40-pound box of conventional bananas that taste
These are
incredible.
tasty.
Tasty Costa Rican bananas. 40 pounds for $7 US.
40 pounds will last. 40 pounds that will last me a week.
Yeah.
For
$7.
me. $7.
Yeah, so
A couple
literally
of days
in the
for
United
us.
States you can live on about $10 a week. In Australia, a 40-pound box of conventional bananas is going to be around, right now with the banana crisis, it's going to be about $260 US. Yeah, and organic's going to be $440 US for 40-pound box of bananas.
You just
And
don't go there.
And people tell us in America, oh, it's too expensive to eat fruit, and you can live on $10 a week as an 811er.
Well, you had to go down to the warehouse, the produce warehouse.
You gotta do your homework. You
You got to do your homework.
Do your homework.
But you do your homework, it's possible.
And this is when a banana's ripe. It's like a cheetah.
Isn't that beautiful?
For most people, that's rotten. But look inside, it's perfect,
Yeah. I want another one.
Yeah, me too.
That's me.
I'm getting hungry
Okay.
watching you guys.
Anything else?
That's about it. Make it
Okay.
fun. Get enough calories
Yeah,
every
get
day.
It's exactly 10
Yay.
minutes.
Okay. Australia, Matt, myself, say goodbye.
Australia's
Get a new
From-
nickname.
no, okay. Bye.
Bye.